The season had been intense. Stephen Curry needed a break, not from basketball but from fame. He traveled to Phoenix, where he had spent part of his childhood, seeking memories and peace. Wearing a hoodie and sneakers, he walked through old neighborhoods. Everything had changed, except one thing: a bench on 9th Avenue and Roosevelt. That's where he had spent hours as a kid with his best friend, Marcus Johnson. They were like brothers, sharing basketball dreams. Stephen stopped at the bench, lost in thought, when he heard a raspy voice. "Steph?" He turned. There was Marcus, homeless, aged, tired. The sight shook Stephen. "Marcus? Man, is that you?" Marcus nodded, ashamed. "I saw you on TV. Never thought you'd remember me." Stephen sat beside him. Marcus told his story. Losing his mom, dropping out, injuries, homelessness, 4 years on the streets. "Why didn't you reach out?" Stephen asked. "You became a star. I'm just a ghost." Stephen shook his head. "You taught me how to shoot. You were my brother." Marcus teared up. Then Stephen asked, "Do you have a place to stay?" "No, but I'll figure it out." "You don't have to. Come with me." That night, Marcus slept in a warm hotel bed. For the first time in years, he felt seen. Marcus woke up thinking it was a dream, but it was real. He was in a clean room, safe. Stephen sat nearby with coffee. "Morning, sleepyhead," he said, smiling. Marcus showered, wore new clothes, and ate a proper breakfast. They talked about the past, friends, basketball, dreams. Marcus still wanted to open a barbershop. "You gave the best cuts when we were kids," Stephen said. $1 a cut. I was rich." Marcus laughed. They went shopping, got Marcus a haircut. Looking in the mirror, Marcus whispered, "I look like me." "You never stopped being you," Stephen replied. Later in the park, Marcus asked, "Why are you doing this?" "Because when no one believed in me, you did. I never forgot." Marcus was quiet, tears in his eyes. "You have a second chance now," Stephen said, "but only if you want it." Marcus nodded. "I want it." They shook hands. "Then let's rewrite your story." The next morning, Stephen made calls. He reached out to contacts in Phoenix for help getting Marcus off the streets for good. They went to a community center. Marcus filled out forms for housing and a barber course. Staff treated him with respect. "I never thought I'd feel normal again," Marcus admitted. "You are normal. Just needed someone to remind you," Stephen said. They spent the afternoon walking through old courts where they had played. Marcus smiled for the first time in a while. "Think I still got my shot?" he joked. "Only one way to find out," Stephen grinned. Stephen pulled more strings. He arranged temporary housing and covered Marcus's fees for the barber program. "You're not charity," Stephen told him. "You're my friend." Marcus began attending classes. He was focused, determined. One day, a news crew spotted Stephen with Marcus. Rumors spread. "Are you mentoring someone homeless?" reporters asked. Stephen simply said, "Helping a friend." The story went viral. People reached out offering support. Marcus got messages from strangers saying he inspired them. He started to believe he deserved the chance. Months passed. Marcus completed his course with top marks. He found part-time work at a barbershop. Stephen visited when he could, cheering him on quietly. Marcus saved money and applied for permanent housing. For the first time in years, he had a key of his own. They met one evening on that same bench. "You remember when we dreamed about the NBA?" Marcus asked. Stephen laughed. "You made it, just took a different path." Marcus looked around, thoughtful. "I still can't believe this is real." "It is, because you didn't give up." 1 year later, Marcus had his own small barbershop. Photos of his journey lined the walls. Stephen surprised him with a visit and brought his kids. Marcus gave them their first cuts. Local news covered the moment. Stephen gave a short speech. "Marcus isn't just my friend. He's proof that people can rise again with support dignity, and love. Marcus Harcus hugged him tightly. "You changed my life, Steph. You saved mine first. I just returned the favor." From a bench to a barbershop, from forgotten to remembered, the story had come full circle.